Hey, what's up everyone? Jared Riot of Riot Heart Media, coming to you live from the Riot House, my in-house studio. Just wanted to touch base with you about a press conference that happened earlier this morning. Louisville Metro Council has called for a vote of no confidence against Louisville Metro Department of Corrections. So this is going to include a number of things, some issues that have been happening over the last year or so. I've got a video clip of that press conference. I was able to boil down 20 minutes to about 3. Some of the issues have just been unsafe conditions. Of course, there's been 6 deaths since November within Louisville Corrections. There's of course staffing issues. They're understaffed, so they're saying the director has failed to adequately staff creating these conditions. There's also drug problems being smuggled in. All kinds of drugs. We had 16 overdoses in a single day at one point. Just wild things happening within the Louisville Metro Police Department. But you might have seen some of this story already if you follow us on some of the other social media platforms. We've been posting on TikTok and Instagram about it. If you do not follow, you can find us Riot Heart Media on all platforms. But let's go ahead and take a look real quick and see what 2 of the 3 council members who endorsed this resolution, let's go ahead and see what they had to say in the press conference this morning.
A resolution that's going to be filed today. Sponsors are Councilwoman Amy Holton-Stewart, President David James, and Councilman Mark Fox.
For the past 12 months, 6 inmates have died while in custody of corrections, 5 of which have occurred since this past November. The day of September the 11th, 2021, that day when the normal shift should have been 50 officers, the jail operated with 18 officers for 1,640 inmates. There was no emergency contingency plan. Director Clark, who is a sworn officer, admitted that he did not show up to help his staff navigate the rough waters that past weekend. Morale is low among corrections employees, and they have little to no faith in the leadership that has been put before them. In 2021, 6 female inmates were sent to the hospital, and another 10 were observed in the jail for a mass overdose. A resource for his jail of a new canine unit to detect drugs and cell phones. Metro Council passed this idea, and it was funded in mid-December. But there has been no urgency, none at all, in leadership in pursuing the creation of this canine unit, which would obviously help rid the jail of this drug problem. That we are calling on Metro Council for a vote of no confidence in the leadership of the Department of Corrections, both Director Dwayne Clark and his executive staff.
One of the things that it talks about is that September 28th, 2021, the officers of the Louisville Metro Corrections Department had a vote of no confidence in Director Clark's leadership and a vote of 216 to 6. Director Clark has failed for more than a year to aggressively address the issues of recruitment and retention within the Metro Corrections Department. There have been failures of leadership, unprofessionalism, and just a lack of addressing the smuggling of narcotics into the jail, which has led to these deaths and many other incidents within inside the jail. A sense of urgency is needed. Oh, they've got a new contract, and they may say that, oh, they're going to start talking to the Metro Council in weekly updates now. And they may talk to you about all different sorts of things that they're going to do now. a new leadership team maybe to help out at Metro Narcotics. That should have already happened. We are losing our citizens inside of the jail. The time is now. There's too little too late. A sense of urgency is needed to make our city better. Recent recruit class to graduate from the Corrections Academy to reduce it from 11 weeks to 6 weeks, meaning that they had 3 days of defensive tactics training. One of the officers was assaulted and his weapon was taken because he had 3 days of training. It's unacceptable. It's just unacceptable.
So, just because the resolution was filed for the no confidence vote does not mean that the no confidence vote has passed. It is going to go to a full council vote to see if they have no confidence in Louisville Department of Corrections. Further than that, they are asking for the resignation of Director Clark as well as his executive staff, essentially for the severe mismanagement over the last several years of the department in and of itself. So we will follow this story up a little bit. Once they actually have that filed, they said they were going to file it this afternoon. So once they actually have it filed, we'll try to get a copy of it, get it up for you. Further than that, we will follow up and hopefully try to go live whenever they actually have the full Metro Council vote for no confidence. But felt like that was rather important. Wanted to make sure that everyone got eyes on it. That happened this morning. That footage was courtesy of Wave News, previously Wave 3 News. They've gone back to Wave News. I was not able to be part of that press conference, so I was able to use some of their footage. In the description of this live, the link for the full press conference on Wave 3's Facebook page is there. So if you want to see the full 20-minute press conference with the questions from the press and whatnot, you can go and check it out in that link again in the description of this video. Thanks, Wave 3. I hope you don't mind that I used your footage. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Again, we will follow up on this and get some more details as it develops. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Everybody, stay strong, stay safe.